Alright, everybody, and welcome back. This is Dr. West's office. So, after having looked around the great and powerful internet for a little while, I was basically informed that I need to look at pictures on this wall, or when you're in your delirium, which is going to be hard to do because I can barely see anything when I'm in delirium. But apparently, there's little pictures on the wall. It's a photo of Dr. Mitchell with another man, maybe Dr. Knox. It's a photo of someone you don't recognize. The name at the bottom reads Dr. Abraham Maslow. Can we brain them? You can't brain a damn thing. Diploma to practice medicine with Dr. Mitchell's signature at the bottom. It reads, Certificate of Excellence in the Field of Abnormal Psychology, Dr. Mitchell. Name signed at the bottom. It's Dr. Mitchell. You see cheap bourbon, and you see a bowl of gumballs, and an envelope on the desk. So, my delirium's over apparently, so. What happened to you, Dr. Mitchell? I don't know if I did this right. I really don't know if I did that right or not, but I guess we're gonna find out. Apparently, I'm guessing this bar down here because I've wondered what this was the entire game. Apparently, that's my memory bar. And I guess I didn't look at enough stupid shit to remember stuff. You know, you gotta use your brain on everything, even though it doesn't work on most things. You just have to use it on just the right things. Like a hunt the pixel kind of game. I don't know. I mean, I believe I know what the good ending is, but I don't want to spoil it in case I'm wrong. And I'd like to show it to you, but I don't remember exactly how you have to get it. This is definitely a photo of Dr. Knox and Dr. Mitchell together, which means they must have known each other rather well. You guess this is, or used to be, Knox's home. Can't remember if you ever sat on it before or not. Okay, so we're going to go over here. Screen rolls up. Interesting. Let's look in here. I guess we can do everything possible to try jar our memory. Because we're not very smart. We're Noah. Okay, I wasn't really trying to use the computer. I was just going to look at the desk. I know. It's hard to be precise with this amorphous blob as your cursor. Strange. What are you doing, Knox? Temporal. That's it. I'm still just getting this black screen. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to click this time and maybe see if anything comes up. And if nothing interesting does, this won't be uploaded anyway. So, yeah. I guess that's your answer. Doot 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 doot. No, this is different. What was it you wanted to see me about, Jeffrey? Several of the patients have been coming to me for the last few months with complaints. What manner of complaints? They say that each time you visit them, they forget things. Tell me it isn't true, Rob, that you're not testing your experimental mind drug on these people. Dun, dun, dun. And what if it is true? Patients are not guinea pigs, Knox. They are in our care so that we may help them come to terms with their issues and resolve them, not to rewrite their history as we see fit. Here, have some gin. Come on, I wish I could skip this dialogue. But I cannot. I can only wait. Don't be naive, Jeffrey. Think of it. A world where diseases of the mind cease to exist. A world where fears, phobias, even base instincts can be wiped out. Where people can forget adventure games with horrible interfaces and Dragon Age 2. Imagine where the ending of Mass Effect 3 never existed. What is happening to you, Robert? Have you become obsessed with your research? I mean, the ending to Mass Effect 3 was bad, but to wipe out the memories of millions of people? You have no right to play God. God has nothing to do with it. This is science in its purest form. Can't you see that I'm trying to save humanity from a downward spiral of derangement and decay? All because of you, Mass Effect 3. Yeah, I know, old news, old news. But what if your drug kills several of our patients in the process? Is it really worth eliminating the Hitman movie from people's memories? You have to ask yourself, Robert. That is a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I've tried to reason with you, Robert, but I can see you're past the point of reason. Horrible things have a right to exist in our minds, for if we do not learn from the past, then we are doomed to repeat it. And you will create an endless cycle of repeating. That would just be boring. Just what do you intend to do, my friend? Contact the authorities? Have me hauled off to prison? Oh, my lord. If I have to. We've been friends for many years, but I will not allow you to sacrifice lives for your research. Bah. So the cutscenes are timed. I had hoped you would see things my way, Jeffrey. I truly did. But clearly, since you're not batshit evil, you will not. What are you doing in here? Finding out the truth. I know who I am now. You're delusional, Noah. Let me take you back to your cell. I'm not delusional, Robert, and stop calling me Noah. So you remember everything. Even Hitman the movie. I remember enough. Your drug doesn't work as well as you had hoped. There are still a few issues to work out, I admit, but with less troubled patients, I could have been largely successful. So what now, old friend? Going to erase my memories again and lock me up in a padded cell for another 8 years? Eight years! No, I'm afraid your mind's proven too resistant. Whenever you see me, it triggers memories of the past. Memories I can't seem to eliminate. Yeah. Which leaves me with only one alternative. What about the guards? You forget about them? I found you in my office in a delusional state. You've already assaulted Roland, remember? And he was nice to you, to be fair. You're also attempting escape. It shouldn't be difficult to convince them that I had no choice. I really don't want to kill you, Jeffrey. I couldn't bring myself to do it 8 years ago. No, you just left me in a cell thinking I was insane. This is bullshit. You don't understand, Jeffrey. The research. I'm so close. Aliens, colonial marines will be removed from the minds of everyone who touched it. Damn your research! You've taken everything from me, Robert. So for your sake, you better not miss. Please move faster than you normally do. I mean, I'm just saying. No! Stop! I'm warning you, Mitchell. I'll fire. Oh my god. Stop! How do you miss? I've been shot! Knox, Nothing's turned out the way I planned. I never wanted this. I was wrong, Jeffrey. I see that now. My own pride doomed my research to failure before it ever began. There's only one thing left for me to do now. Robert, don't. I want you to bleed to death slowly instead. What happened? Where's Dr. Knox? Dead. You didn't kill him, did you? No. Robert Knox died a long time ago. He just didn't realize it. And at this point, Mitchell would be shot. But why? You'll find all the answers you need in his computer, as well as a large stash of hentai porn. So, I don't think Mitchell would be off the hook, just saying. But, you know, for the sake of story, let's just go along with it. Created by Shane Stevens. This game was pretty good, I suppose. It was a free game, so I really can't complain all that much about it. And having tried to make stuff in AGS before, it is quite a bit of work. And I do have to admire, at least, that this game is not a conventional sort of adventure game. That it does try to be different. It has the psychological elements to it, the deliriums, and the unique interface, though I feel like the interface could have used more polish. The very fact that you use the brain icon for so many different things, you never really know what you're going to do when you click it on something. Slocum. Sorry. It's still a game that I kind of like. I like the story to it, even if it is a little bit predictable and a little bit, cliche in some ways. I do still think it's a pretty decent game and one of the better AGS games to come out, especially considering this came out in 2005, which I knew before I saw the copyright warning. It just came out in 2005, which is... I was still 15 and in high school when this came out, so... yeah. It was almost 10 years ago. That's a bit of hyperbole right there, but almost 10 years ago. Yes, Shane, it's the end, because you never made a sequel. It is the end. Don't question mark, it is the end. And, yeah, the game just closed. It, doesn't even, have the courtesy to stay open after the credits. It just closes. So, anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad to be able to share this game with you guys, and hopefully a few of you, were inspired to check this out, or some of the other great AGS games that are available for free. Some recommendations I can make are, if you like this kind of, not this kind of game particularly, but other adventure games. Some stuff I can recommend would be the Ben Jordan series, which is just now finished a few months earlier. All 8 parts. Some of them do have voice acting, which is pretty nice for an independent game. There's also Tale of Two Kingdoms, which is a really good adventure game. And, let's see, what was one of the other ones that was really, really good to play? There was, I think The Wizard's Apprentice was what it was called. It's a more cartoony styled game. And also there's stuff like 8 or 5 Days a Stranger, which was made by Yahtzee Croshaw of The Escapist and Zero Punctuation. Anywho, I've been going on for about 20 minutes now, at least according to my recording software, though some of it's going to be edited down for time. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching me and continuing to provide me with comments and feedback. I really do appreciate all of that. And I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. Not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to be looking into doing some other game here pretty soon. So, until then, I will catch you guys around. Take care of yourselves, guys. Later.